brought to be a sacrifice to the god Chamos.
You mean they were going to kill me?
I'm afraid so. In some gruesome fashion, I have no doubt. Wait a minute. Thursday's Halloween.
Halloween?
One of the biggest occult festivals. The Druids used to call it Samhain. They marked it by making a human sacrifice. That means the sacrifice will take place on Thursday, the day they arrive, presumably sometime around midnight.
Poor Mr. Tinker. When the Pasha finds out he is not me.
We must get there before he does. I had hoped for more time.
We can never get there in time to save him.
We must. We must. Before he's called upon to take off that yashmak. When that moment comes, Tinker is as good as dead.
But we cannot. It is impossible. There is no time.
We leave at first light by plane to Athens, say 24 hours, all going well, and then by car from Athens to Argos.
But we still have to get from Argos to Lemnos, wherever that is.
It can't be all that far away. We should just about make it, always assuming that Tinker can hold out until the last possible moment.
Perhaps they already know who he is.
Are you saying we oughtn't to go?
No, of course not. We must go, but let us hope he can hold out.
What are you thinking? A condemned man ate a hearty meal?
Plain Tinker, please do not make jokes. You do not know how cruel the Pasha can be to those who displease him. And when he finds you are a man, he will be very displeased.
Yeah, well, he'll meet his match in the governor, don't you worry.
The lady Zigiana is well?
Yes, Pasha.
Her sore throat is better?
It is still a little hoarse.
You seem nervous. Is nothing wrong, is there?
No?
Nothing you are holding back? Something I should know?
No, great one. Nothing at all.
I'm told that the lady Zigiana is a great beauty. How would you describe her?
The Lady Zigiana is a great beauty.
To gaze upon her beauty is a joy I have denied myself. But when the moment comes, as soon it will, then my joy will be the greater.
I hope this car is sound.
Which is one of the finest cars for hire in all of Accra.
It need to be. We're behind time, and from what you say, these roads are rough.
Very rough.
No sign of the governor in the yard, but I better be watching this from somewhere, then he'll follow us.
I am sure he will do his best.
Stop all these chattering ladies and mount the cars in the yard. Abdullah!
It's no good, Zigiana. I'll have to take it slower. How much further is Argos?
Perhaps 5 kilometers. 3 of your English miles.
Could be worse. Pasha's train will have beaten us there by now. We'll have a problem getting on his track.
In this country, such a party will be conspicuous. But the people at the station will be able to help us.
Let's hope so.
Put the mummy there, upright, next to my throne. Guardian of the Snake, I commit the mummy to your care until the ceremony has come and gone. The Lady Zigiana has been taken to her quarters?
In the special care of Cassandra, cousin, as you instructed. Has Your Excellency any further commands?
Make sure that all is prepared for the ceremony. Now we must take refreshment after my journey.
Go to your couch and your table, great Pasha. Leave me, your servant, to attend to the squalors and menial tasks. And yet, it may not always be so. He who finds the clue on the mummy, it is he who will find the mark.
Parakalo! Parakalo! Parakalo!
There must be somebody. Huh? He's been doped. Given a present of drink, I suppose, and doped.
And there is another man out here.
Now find a tap, Zigiana, and a bucket. I've got to bring this little lot back to life.
When the ceremony is done, we board the yacht and go straight to the Pasha's palace by the Nile. There, the secret of the mummy will be unlocked.
His Highness is sure of the way to unlock it?
Not absolutely, no. His experts are to do it. The instructions in the scrolls must be deciphered.
Peace.
I would have wished to seek out the clue in London, but His Excellency insisted we bring it to his experts.
Could you have sought out the clue in London?
Who knows what he can do, unless he tries and sees.
The curse of the mummy would have been against you. Even His Excellency, who is chosen, should proceed only with the aid of his experts.
Yes. No man must tamper lightly with the mummy, unless he knows how to evade the curse. Enough of this. Guardian of the Snake, let us be sure we are ready for the sacrifice. The faithful will assemble shortly before midnight.
We shall be ready.
Plain Tinker, I fear for you. The Pasha is coming to see you.
What now?
He is on his way. He must gaze on your beauty. He can wait no longer.
Well, he's going to have to wait. We've got to put him off.
How? How can we stop him?
This one is coming too.
You speak Greek, Zigiana. Find out what they know about the Pasha while I scout around.
What is she doing?
She is praying, Pasha. She is anxious that Your Excellency should not look upon her face until the appointed time.
The sacrifice is known to her. The god must have spoken to her. Do not be afraid, little one. Think of the fate of Orpheus when he fell into the hands of the followers of Bacchus. They tore him to pieces. The rending changed him into a woman, and as such he passed into the bosom of the god. Think of this, and glory in your destiny. You will feel but little pain, my dear. The venom of the sacred serpent will first entrance your soul in transcendental bliss. I will speak to you outside, Cassandra.
Blimey. So that's what they're going to do to me. Governor, you got to get here.
He says Hubba Pasha arrived this morning, but he does not know where he went. No one dares to follow him when he comes here.
What about the police?
They are respectful of the Pasha. Well, he is, to all appearances, a law-abiding man and also powerful, so they leave him alone in the mountains.
Well, did you find out whether there's a place called LINAL in the mountains?
He knows of no such place, but in the mountains above Argos is the monastery of Ios Pavlos, where no one goes now because it is an evil place. It is known to all as the place of snakes.
Place of snakes? Yes. Snake is prominent in the worship of Bacchus, learner for the great snake, so Linnaeus must be the name which the Pasha has derived from it for his own private snake pit. Now, where is it?
He has marked it for me on the map.
Come on, Zigiana. I'm off to Ios Pavlos, but first I'm going to drop you at the police station. It's your business to convince them that now is the time to nab the Pasha.
Oh, but this man says that the police do not wish to concern themselves with the Pasha.
As long as he was above board, it's up to you to persuade them that he isn't and bring them up to this Ios Pavlos, where I'll be doing my best for Tinker until you arrive.
So, Miss Zigiana Lenushka, you require me to believe that this worthy Egyptian nobleman, Hubba Pasha, is using the old monastery at Ios Pavlos for what exactly?
For devil worship. For a conspiracy to win power from the demons of Hades.
And what kind of power will these demons bestow on His Excellency?
I am not quite sure.
I do not suppose that you are.
But it does not matter that I am not sure of that. Well, I am sure that in order to have this power, the Pasha has already stolen a valuable mummy from a London museum. And he has tried to kill. He may be about to kill again. We must. There is little time. We must go there and...
He has stolen a mummy?
If you will come with me, you will find the mummy.
Yeah. And no doubt, a receipt as a guarantee of the legality of its acquisition. Ah, Miss Lenushka. You really must not romp around Greece spreading ridiculous stories about one of our most respected visitors. You once lived in our country, did you not?
Do I not speak the language?
Oh, you remember it admirably. You may also remember that we have quicker ways with troublemakers and slanderers than they have in countries further west. We are too poor to waste time on judicial refinements. And I am too busy to waste further time on you. Sergeant! Yes, sir? See Miss Lenushka out.
But you must listen.
Right out.
Curse of the mummy, I hardly even touched it.
going there?
I told you to get rid of her.
But she insisted. She said she got one more thing to tell you.
Get her out of here fast!
But the name of my friend who has gone there already, it is Mr. Sexton Blake.
Stop! Sergeant, let her go. Sexton Blake, the famous English detective, he's here. Why did you not tell me this before?
You were so unkind. You would not listen to me. I was confused.
And Mr. Blake, he is convinced that Hubba Pasha is guilty of what you allege.
Yes, but you should not need his name. You should have listened to me.
In Greece, we never listen to women. You should have remembered that, Miss Lushka. If Sexton Blake is here, it alters everything. Find 3 good men. We will accompany Mademoiselle to the monastery at once.
Yes, sir. Well, well, well. I should have remembered your reputation for persistence, Mr. Blake. This time, we will finish you off for good. Your punishment will make a suitable hors d'oeuvre for the ceremony. You wonder what that is, Mr. Blake? You will soon know. At midnight.
Oh, well. There's nothing to do now but wait for the governor to turn up. He'll soon settle this bunch.
Oh, plain Tinker. I'm afraid that you're just, how do you say, whistling in the night.
Whistling in the dark.
If Mr. Blake is coming, he will have to come quickly. The Pasha has ordered me to have you ready by nightfall. It is not far away.
Well, the governor will get here on time. Of course he will. He's never let me down yet. We're a team, the governor and me.
What's that noise? Oh, plain Tinker! The police are arriving. Mr. Blake must have sent them. Perhaps he is with them. There was someone with him, but the figure was hidden from me.
Good old governor. What did I tell you?
Now, Hubba Pasha, and you, Marema Bey, now you are found out. Where is Mr. Sexton Blake?
Zigiana.
What?
It is Zigiana.
It is Zigiana.
But I saw you. I saw her in her room only a little while ago. She was praying. How did she get out?
She did not get out. It is as I have always supposed. The woman we thought to be Zigiana is an impostor.
Never mind all that. That does not matter now. Now you are caught. Tell them they are arrested. Make them bring Mr. Blake and Mr. Tinker safely.
Foolish slut.
You have done well, gentlemen. You shall not go unrewarded. You may leave this woman with me. Marema Bey will accompany you on your way out and give you concrete assurance that my generosity is as ample as ever.
You are sure that you can deal with the celebrated Mr. Blake, Excellency? He is a formidable man.
But not as formidable as Hubba Pasha. Mr. Blake is already caged. Now we shall provide for him and his accomplices. You gentlemen, of course, will know nothing of this.
Come, gentlemen. Your gifts await you.
Abdullah Effendi. You are very beautiful, my dear. I'm glad to have returned. I should have hated God to receive the wrong offering. Abdul Effendi, take her to the guardian of the snake to prepare her for her role in the ceremony. Then arrest the Lady Cassandra and the impostor who is with her and tie them up next to Sexton Blake.
I must say, they're taking their time getting round to us.
Someone is coming. That step. Quick, put on your veil. daughters of the Lady Zigiana!
Right, you've had it now, you foreigner.
Yet a little while, and it will be midnight, my little one. Up to timmy, creamy, grula, la 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 la. Yet a little while, O servant of the master of the world. Yet a little while, and they shall be yours.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Pasha is very generous. Never before I received more than 15 pieces. 28, 29, and one more makes 30. 30 pieces of gold. 30 pieces? $30 pieces. That will keep my sons at school for another year. 30 pieces of gold. I am very fortunate indeed. Judas was given only silver. Give me the barracks. Give me the barracks and make haste.
To Bacchus, that is the Hubba Bacchus. To Horus the Horus, that is the Lord Camus. Children of the Lord Camus, on this day of all days, I have something vital to impart to you. In the name of the God, listen well.
We hear and obey thou chosen of the Lord Camus, only speak.
Know then that I am lately possessed of the mummy, and with the mummy the clue. My experts in Egypt will resolve the clue so that the marvel will be revealed to me. And then my rule under the Lord and Seraph Camus will begin. For the marvel shall bestow it. But now we are gathered here, O children of Camus, to give thanks to the God and to implore his aid for what has yet to be done, and to intercede with him by making sacrifice of the most exquisite, the most carefully chosen offering that I have yet brought hither. But But before the sacrifice, there must be punishment of those who seek to bring defilement and mockery upon our God. Abdullah Effendi, feed them to the snakes, the Lady Cassandra first.
Hear me out, Pasha, before it is too late. I alone can solve the riddle which the mummy carries.
The secret was passed to me by Professor Lurkoff, the greatest expert of all.
Professor Lurkoff died for his meddling. He did not heed the curse of Tufoidas.
He still found the secret. Your experts will never find it. Only I can lead you to the power you seek.
Then speak, Mr. Blake. What is the secret?
I will speak, Hubba Pasha, only when you have released my friends and myself.
The three of you due to be executed, I may, in my discretion, release. But the Lady Zigiana, the sacrifice dedicated to the Lord Kamos, her I may never release.
My price for my information is the release of us all.
How do I know your information is worth such a price? How do I know you are not bluffing?
You cannot know until you hear what I have to say, and I will say nothing until we are all released. What can you lose, great Pasha? You can secure us again if you wish.
What is the secret?
You spare all of us and hear what I can tell you, or you spare none of us and hear nothing.
So be it. Guardian, feed her to the snake.